Insurasales live. We're coming at you from Dallas, Texas. 8%. It is the day, everybody. We wanted them. We wanted them now. Somebody, I don't know who, staged a coup saying we want the bags and we want them now. So, for those of you guys that don't know, Jessi Park is here with us. I'm going to let her share her story a little bit. The founder and CEO of Insurasales is obviously Brandon Todd, who's a serial entrepreneur, somebody that chases his dreams. I always joke about he's got a mango farm even, right? He's done the Prescription Lifeline, he's done the Medicare Gurus, now into Insurasales with the tech stack, and he is one that just chases after his dreams. And you guys share so much of that in common, of just blindly following a path, right? Almost like, not blindly is not the best term for it, but really just diving all in.
For sure.
And putting the blinders on.
Yeah.
So let everybody know who you are if they haven't met you yet.
Sure.
And tell us the story about
the bags.
I've only got to touch them twice, y'all. So I'm going to just pet things while you guys chat.
Sure. So my name is Jessi Park, and I'm the owner of Inspired Insurance Solutions. I joined the insurance industry about 5.5 years ago. And I ended up finding my groove and just really taking off, and I grew a team and an agency, and that kind of just grew beyond anything I really ever thought was possible. And so I started going on these tours and these conferences, and I'd always find my hands were full with like my laptop, my folders, my purse, my water bottle, my lunch, and so one night around November of last year, I was laying in bed, and I was just like thinking to myself, and then I said out loud to my fiance, I said, I need to design a bag. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I gotta figure it out somehow, because there's nothing like this on the market. There is nothing for women to be stylish and have a briefcase. All the briefcases and storage solutions that are available to us prior to this are boxy, and they're essentially just like luggage. They're not cute at all, and we want to be cute, and we want to like travel in style. And so I invented Execulux, which is, it's essentially a rolling briefcase, but it doubles as a purse as well, because it comes off of the rollers, and the rollers fold down really small and can fit inside the bag. It is patent pending, so you can't copy it. But each bag.
What? I feel like this is one of those shows on QVC that my grandma used to buy.
Just
what?
pet it. And
cool is that?
Each bag comes with accessories. They're not all featured here, but for instance, like this is the lunch tote. I designed it with kind of like the working woman in mind. So whenever you go to work, you have your purse, which she has a sample of the little Sophia right here. This is the little purse. And then you have your lunch, so you pack your lunch. And then you have your laptop and your files. And then you have your wallet. And there's a bunch of other stuff that goes with it too. But essentially it's a full suite for us ladies to look stylish and travel and commute. And I've even had I had a mom buy one yesterday for her, like a diaper bag type thing. And then I also have men's products as well. We have this little crossbody bag right here.
So Chelsea's bringing us over mine right now,
okay,
which is open, right? Because this has been my big solution right here. I'm going to pull it up here in a second. I just don't want you guys to. Now even like I'm not known as a style icon, right? Like I've got the kicks, the red lips, that stuff going on. But I don't like if you add a whole bunch of masculine touches to something that's already kind of a masculine look, then you start, it's just not comfortable, right? So I was like, Jessi, look at this bag. That's why we wanted them now. So, and it's an incredible brand, right? It's an incredible company. It holds up. I put my little Nikes thing off my new J's on it, trying to like at least pink it up a little bit. And the problem is this is always in the way. So now I'm at the conference and I want to just be able to access my stuff, and I have this little holder here, and everything's all over the place. One of my questions, and I'm not sure I've asked you yet, is what I do like about this is it'll spin.
Okay.
So does your trolley offer that feature?
They do. So that is a sample trolley. The actual ones that are being manufactured look a little bit different, but it fully spins. It's on 4 wheels. It folds up really small, and I want to show you the inside. I don't think you've seen the new ones.
I have not. I've seen this guy here.
Okay.
And this one's mine, but you can still pre-order them. Right? I do sound like QVC.
Yeah,
but
you
the
do.
Pre-orders did launch, y'all. Like they're out
yesterday. Yeah.
So you better get in on this first order.
Okay, so here's this one. It's the Onyx, and it has rose gold. So what I really like
so
about
does
this
the
one.
zipper.
Mm-hmm.
I see why they get so excited. Like you see cool shit and you're
Yeah.
like get excited.
Yeah.
Like I think this.
And look at the zippers. See, they're branded.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And they're big, so you can get them with your nails.
Yeah. And so you open it up, and on the inside it's red.
Holy smokes.
And this is the laptop case. So this is separate, right? But on the inside of the bag, I kind of want to show you. So there's a padded laptop case. There's this pocket right here that you can put virtually anything in. And then this is meant for sunglasses right here.
Oh my God.
And
that
then,
is awesome.
Do you see this? Keys.
Oh, yes.
And then look right here on the side. What's that? Do you see that?
Oh, yeah. The
Water bottle.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have the
No,
nerdy little.
you don't have to.
thing
No,
on
you
the top.
don't. So
you can stick your water bottle in there, and that is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really love the sunglass thing because I bought grown-up sunglasses.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm a grown-up, I can do this. And it is stressful to like dig around and try to find your sunglass case.
Mm-hmm.
So every now and then I'll put them in like the top of it, and I'll
Yeah.
like lay a tissue over them, and it's just hard
Yeah.
because we are on the go.
Yeah.
You know, shoot, I left for the Miss Medicare conference in Ohio like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I still haven't physically been to my house.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
so
my gosh.
it's hard to keep everything organized, and I love that. I could have taken this to ladies' night last night, right? I'm not going to show up to ladies' night with
No,
my lamps tonight. I said lamb.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the brand name.
No, so it's essentially made for you to be business during the day and party at night, because whenever you take off.
That's not our thing. I don't know what it is.
So whenever you take off the trolley, it converts to a weekender. Some people actually carry purses this big, so whatever floats your boat.
Normal coat purse isn't. But then this would just slide right in there too.
Exactly.
And that's what the deal is with now. You know, they'll stop you at the gate and be like, "Oh, that looks like an extra purse," so you have to shove everything into everything.
So if you put that in there, right?
But your laptop still fits.
Everything still fits. So here's if you packed a lunch, right, and you were wanting to go to lunch, and then you have your laptop case. Say you wanted to go to a client's house, you have your brochures, your applications, whatever you do, you put that in here.
And your then, ID for TSA.
Yep, everything.
Boom.
Your laptop goes in here, and then you zip it up.
And it will fit under the airplane seat.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I've stored mine on top, and I've stored it under, just because, you know, I tested everything when I was demoing this. I traveled with one for 6 months before. I wanted to perfect everything. I wanted to make sure that it was durable, super high quality, that it's going to last a long time, that it's TSA compatible, and that it has all the things in there that we need.
I love it. So talk a little bit about the journey. So I imagine just like everything else, this was super easy. You're like, I have an idea. You like emailed somebody and the next day you had bags.
No. No. So I thought about the bag thing in the middle of the night, essentially. And then it went on Google search. Like, I'm not a designer. I do insurance, you know, how am I gonna design a bag? And so a lot of Google. I learned about materials, zippers, fasteners, different quality vegan leather. Did you know there's like 5 different levels of vegan leather?
I did not.
Yeah, so this one is microfiber, which is the highest quality vegan leather.
Okay.
I could have went with lower qualities, but I don't want that. I don't want to put out an inferior product. So everything from idea, concept to research, development, testing, manufacturing, and now marketing, I've done it all.
Yep. It's so incredible. And how are you balancing your agency while doing this?
Well, I have a wonderful staff, Miss Stacy.
She's right there.
Yep. And but during the day, I essentially still work at my agency full time. And then I really work on the bags. It's been kind of always at night, like up until 2 o'clock in the morning. And you know, what's funny is that I met a man last year. I'd been single, I met a man. And we kind of joke back and forth because, like, whenever you first start dating someone, it's like the butterflies, right? And he met me, and I'm like, well, I'm in the middle of writing a book, so I'm going to be a little busy. And then, like, when the book was finished, I was like, I need a workbook. it needs a workbook, okay? So you're just gonna have to wait a little bit. And then right as soon as I was done with that, I was like, I need to design a bag. and so
he is your biggest fan.
He
you
is.
Can just see it ooze out of him.
Yeah.
Like I swear to you, when I say your name, I'm like, I'll be like, where's Jessi? I was like, where's Jessi? I've been looking for her all day. And she's taking in all the awesome content here at 8%. And it's like his eyes just light up when you say your name to him. And
I'm surprised he loves me so much, honestly, because I work a lot. And
he's joined the office, right?
He's
kicking
he got his license last October, and he's really just starting to take off and be an amazing agent, you know. And he's the #1 fan of the bags, and then I have a perfume line coming out too, and he's just.
So, hold on, time out. So the other day I'm like, my God, you always smell so good. What is your perfume? And she's like, it's mine. I was like, fuck you. Like, come on. Sorry, I'll work over that. Like, what do you do? I'm like, okay, put me on that list too.
And that was the same thing, like research and development, and I've been testing since, and like he's like, all right, he's my human test, are right here, and like we test them all. I've probably gone through like 89 scents, and I picked out some really amazing ones. You smelled one yesterday. It smells amazing. So
it really was hilarious.
But
I love that, you know, for those of you guys that haven't heard Jessi on stage, urge you, you know, she's got a YouTube podcast going on, everything, but go and get her. You tell the story in your book, right?
Yeah,
I
do.
I haven't read it yet, but I bought it. About the Price is Right and moving through, and so you guys can see her story where it was like, I'm kind of hoping success maybe falls in my lap, right? Like that's kind of like, I got my license, where's my money?
Yeah. Right? I actually talk about like the real struggles that I went through, not like also in my personal life, but when I joined insurance and like where I was at financially, it was a really bad place. And my learning curve had to be very short because of the situation I was in. I'm a single mom. I was unemployed on food stamps and unemployment, and my learning curve had to be very short. So I didn't have the grace to be able to make excuses for myself or not dial or say I'll learn tomorrow or pretend to be in training. Like I really had to focus on what I like to call now money making activities. And I knew that back then, that I needed to make money quick or else, you know. So
well, and what's so cool about that is you're so vulnerable to share that, and you let everybody know. And I think a lot of times agents will come to these conferences and they're like, well, yeah, you know, but Jessi did it. She was the exception, right? Like she hit the Powerball, and then Pete hit it too, and Emily hit it too, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, at some point, you really have to kind of pull yourself up by the bootstraps, and then once you do it, really, it's just getting through that next hurdle.
Yeah.
Because once you do it, then you get addicted to it.
Yeah.
Right. And now you're like, what else can I do? And what else can I do? And what else can I do? So anybody that's like, you know, I want to launch a bag line or a perfume line, or I want to be a top agent. It really is. It sounds so cliche, but you're sitting here and you're doing it.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here and I'm not an agent. You guys know that. But with my business, it's just that finding that drive, right? And a lot of times people will be like, well, it's my why.
Yeah.
And obviously your family's your why.
Yeah.
You know, most of the time, and your kids were your why. But then you had that, like Coach talks about, that prey drive.
Yeah.
Where you were like, shit's gonna hit the fan. It's time to bet on me and go.
Yeah.
And I love that you share.
You just have to take a chance on yourself, and for me, like I always felt like I felt like I was destined for greatness no matter what I did. But I would try different businesses. I worked for corporate. I dabbled in real estate, and nothing like really ever took off. I always felt like I was like on a incline, like treadmill, you know, when it gets really hard. And whenever I found insurance, and I realized like, oh wait, so if I work more, I make more. It's not like a set salary.
Yeah.
Wait, I get residual income for work I did 7 months ago? And for then, I immediately saw the opportunity, and it was just a no-brainer that if I work, I'm going to do it. And I really just had to push through. I took that chance on myself, and yes, I was afraid of failure, just like, you know, everything an entrepreneur does. But I feel like anyone can do it if you find that in yourself. Like you reach in with yourself and you find find your why and your motivator and just go for it.
I love it. So the website
Execulux.com.
is where we're going today to get up there. Here, live. This is going to be mine, so you guys will see me rocking this.
Can I tell them about the payment plans?
Yes, but I am going to have to buy a new pair of Jordans because mine
It has to match.
a little paisley.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell everybody. I'm just going to play with my bag.
Yeah, go ahead. So the bags are available at Execulux.com, and for those of you that are just getting started in the industry but you want to look good, you want to have a nice stylish bag, there are payment options available. All you have to do is click Shop Pay. It's the purple button, and it'll give you a chance to make payments over 3, 6, or 12 months.
That's awesome. That's so cool. Well, thank you so much for coming. I know
Thank you.
We've got a million things going on. We'll take them back before Milo shows up. And starts to every time I walk by, I'm like, Jessi told me I could just take the pink one. So everybody have a great day.
Thank you.
Execulux.com.
Yep.
Or Jessi Park.
JessiPark.com. You can find me everywhere.
Yeah.
They'll find the bags.
And you should.
Yeah.
Cut.
Good?
That was awesome.
Awesome.